Greetings. Welcome to another fabulous edition, 4th of July edition of Faulkner Fixes All. Alright, so here's the story. 4 years ago, I got this truck running, and I decided to just do kind of a quickie bed with some old, almost rotten heart pine rafters that came out of an old house we were tearing down. Well, as you can see, 4 winters did not do it well. And I didn't I didn't put any sealer, I didn't paint the bottoms. I just kind of threw them in there with carriage bolts. It was the wrong thing to do. Truck didn't come with these little K-rails they have. I didn't space them for air. I just threw them in there. And this is what you get when you just throw stuff together. We've got some issues here. Some problems. Anyway, on a side note, it's really good time to inspect springs and shackles and stuff because you can see right in there. Everything looks really good here. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna start this little series. First thing, you might be wondering what this hatchet's for. This hatchet is to test the various planks. So here we have a decent plank. That's pretty good. Here we have that's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. And this one, well, here we go. Remember, use the best quality materials you can, or you end up with stuff like this. Granted, it's 4 years, didn't cover the truck in the winter, had some heavy loads in here. Anyway, we can't have welding equipment falling out on the road, tanks, compressed argon tanks falling through this hole. Yeah, okay, so let's test this one. Nah, that one's probably pretty funky too. And I don't think we even need to test this one. Oh wow, that's stronger than I thought. Look at that. Anyway, what we're gonna do, I've got some poplar boards that a friend of mine gave me, a bunch of poplar. Nice guy. Anyway, we're gonna try to put it back original style, although I don't have the K-rails. And when I say K-rails, there's a little piece of steel that's kind of shaped like it's kind of shaped like a K. Anyway, those kits are really expensive, and they didn't come with the truck. There wasn't anything in the bed of the truck when I got it. So we're going to pull a fast one and weld up some little 1 by 1/8 inch flat bar with maybe some studs in it. And it's got to have room to breathe, you know. This is a no-no. It's got to have more room than that. And when you don't have that kind of room, it rots out because the expansion and water gets in there and stuff like that. Anyway, so first we're gonna measure what we need to do to this. I'd like it to fit underneath here. The original Ford trucks, the bed went underneath that. Now this is pretty chewed up, but I think I can put a piece of stainless or a piece of flat bar along here and kind of hide all that chewed up stuff. So basically, we're going to take this to the table saw. First, we're going to measure what we got here. And we're going to try to, notch into this. Not with a dado, but kind of cut like this. And cut there. And maybe it'll slide underneath that. And if I can get it to slide under, then I'll probably do the same thing over here. Like that. On each piece. And then we'll take a piece of 1 inch 1.5 inch flat bar, and we'll weld a stud every 2 or 3 feet to the flat bar, and the flat bar will notch into these 2 pieces as we go, and the stud will go through. That'll cover the gap, create the clearance I need, and so I don't have to go to the store or order those K-rails. Anyway, I don't know why they call them K-rails. They didn't look nothing like a K. They're shaped like this. Yeah, they're shaped like that, which is not, it doesn't look anything like a K. Anyway, kind of an extruded piece of metal. Anyway, so yeah, this is part one. You might be wondering what this is here. This is a little temporary hold a painting thing. It's so I can deliver giant paintings and they stay in the truck and they don't rub on the spare tire. That can just be undone. It's very temporary as I go. But today I think we're just going to try to get a few of these in, maybe 3 or 4, so I can still use the truck. I got some welding jobs coming up, and we can't have tanks falling out on the road and stuff. You know, it's unsightly when pieces of your truck are falling off on the road and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, happy 4th of July, and hope everybody's doing good. Okay, have a good one. I'll have a part 2 coming up. It'll look so good, man. You guys won't believe it. Okay, keep it rolling.